everybody! Today we're out in search of a carnivore. What is a carnivore? Well, when we think of a carnivore, we think of an animal who eats other animals. Yes, a meat-eating animal. Well, we are going to be in search of a carnivore today. Come on, let's see what we can find. So is everybody helping me look? We're looking for a carnivore. Shh. Oh my goodness. I spy something over here. We have found some carnivores. These are carnivorous plants. They're called the white top pitcher plant. Let's talk a little bit more about these amazing carnivores. Now here's one of these beautiful white top pitcher plant. Did you know they're endangered species? There's not a ton of these left in the world. Now when we talk about individual plants, there may be a lot of them. Look around, we've got quite a few here, but there are not very many locations in which they can still grow. So we have to protect their habitat in order to keep these guys around. Otherwise, they'll end up extinct. Now our white top pitcher plant, how in the world does it work? And what does it eat? Well, it loves to eat bugs. All kinds of bugs. Now how in the world does it work? Well, this part on top, we call it the hood. And the hood actually acts kind of like an umbrella. Now why do you use an umbrella? Well, if it's pouring down rain, you might use that umbrella to keep the rain off of you. Well, the hood does the same thing. The hood helps to keep too much water from getting inside the plant. Otherwise, this tube would fill up to the top and then it'd get top heavy and timber. It would fall over. So that hood helps to keep too much water from getting inside the plant. A lot of people think this hood actually moves and opens and closes. It doesn't. It's just there to protect it from getting too much water. Now down here underneath the hood, this part right here is called the lip. And the lip has sweet but intoxicating nectar on it. So that hood has the beautiful white color. The beautiful color attracts those pollinators. So that bee or that fly comes near seeing those beautiful colors. He gets closer and he smells that delicious nectar and he sits down and he has a sip of that nectar. Now once he takes a sip, he begins to feel a little dizzy. He feels a little groggy because that was sweet but intoxicating nectar. So when he feels dizzy and groggy, he falls inside. The way the lip is curved, the insect or the bug almost always falls inside. Inside, there are hundreds and thousands of teeny tiny hairs. And guess what? Those hairs all face down. Now, if even one hair faced up, he could hold on, wait till he felt better, and then fly away. But they don't. They all face down. So he slides down into the bottom of the tube. Down in the bottom of that tube, there are digestive enzymes. Yes, just like we have digestive enzymes in our stomach that digest our food, we absorb the good nutritious part and we get rid of the rest. Well, they have digestive enzymes and they absorb the good nutritious part. Now, what do they do with the rest? Well, it stacks up inside here. And what is the nasty part for them? What is the rest? Well, they are insects. We are mammals. We have a skeleton. They don't. Instead, they have a hard coating on the outside, and that hard coating is called an exoskeleton. Well, the nasty part that they don't eat is the exoskeleton. It stays inside, it builds up, and it fills up, and eventually when it gets pretty high and pretty full, this leaf, yes, this is a leaf, it will die, and a new leaf will come up and take its place, beginning to eat those insects so that it can get the nutrition the plant needs. Now remember, I said this is a leaf, and it's green. Well, leaves go through photosynthesis. Well, why does he need to eat bugs if he's going through photosynthesis? Well, not only do most plants go through photosynthesis to produce their own food, but they also get not just water, but nutrients from the soil. Well, these white top pitcher plants, they live in a wetland. A wetland is very wet and muddy and generally very acidic. The soil is very acidic, and so there's not a lot of nutrients in the soil. So therefore, this plant had to come up with a new way, an adaptation, to figure out how to get those nutrients that it's not getting out of the soil. And its adaptation was to figure out how to eat bugs. What a cool plant this is. Now we're going to explore and see if we can look inside of some of these guys and see if there's anything in them. Come on. Okay, we're going to peek down into this one and see what we can see. Oh my. I see at least 2 bugs down in there. They're heading down, down. Eventually they'll end up at the bottom where the digestive enzymes will digest those insects. And that will give the plant the nutrition that it needs in order to survive. Let's take a look in this one and see what we see. Oh my, as I look in this one, can you see? There's a web down in there. A smart spider has crawled down in there, formed a web. Now bugs are getting caught in his web. He'll come back later and he'll eat the bugs out of his web. What a very smart spider. Thanks for coming with me on a search for carnivores today. We'll have another adventure soon. See you then.